we've hit the ground running this year so far. We're 4-1. Had a bit of a slip up at Ole Miss, who are a very good team. You know, they're receiving votes every week. I'd say a week or two they're probably going to be in the top 25 nationally. You know, so that's not a bad loss to have if you're taking losses as good and bad. Undefeated at home, 4-0. Can't ask any more. And now we hit the road for 5 straight road games. Going to be a bit of a test. We start with Chattanooga this weekend, who are doing pretty well. You know, Coach McKinney's there doing a fantastic job. So it's going to be a good test for us. And then we start with SEMO, at SEMO, which is always a tough place to go. But it's just getting the girls prepared. You know, we've had 1 road trip, so I think 5 in a row is going to be kind of a test. But, you know, it's all about preparation.
How does the team look going into conference play?
Very strong so far. The start of the year we had some injuries, especially in central midfield, where we had to move some people around. We've got Simone Cooper back, which has been a big help for us. Kayla Travis has slipped in there. And then Alison Samish is doing great off the bench, who's coming on and giving us good minutes in midfield. And kind of an unsung hero for me has been Isabel Heckman. You know, she's been centre back, she's been central midfield, she's been wide. She's been doing a great job. Back three have started to really mesh together, which is great. We have a freshman, a junior, and a senior. You know, so it took a few games to get going, but they're looking really good. And then Alex is doing very good in goal. And obviously the front three are scoring goals and kind of propelling us forward.
What's the most impressive thing you've seen from the team so far?
I think the attack. I'm very aggressive in my pressing. I like to win the ball high. I think you can attack while you're still defending, if that makes sense. And we've got the speed up front where we can really hound teams. So we're winning it in good areas, and I think we're averaging 20+ shots a game, which is great. We just need to get the finishing touches, and I think that's going to start to come. We scored 3 on Friday, which is a good start. You know, so the attack for me has been a big area that we need to focus on.
What's been the biggest part of your team so far?
At the start of the year, again, I think it's just adapting the freshmen within the system. I wouldn't say a weak point, but an area that we really needed to work on was communication and organisation as a defensive unit. That's back to front as well. The Ole Miss was a really good test because we got some good video of kind of where we're faulting and where we're looking strong. And you know, we kind of watched it as a team last week and decided, you know, as a unit we have to defend from front to back. And that's an area that started to improve, and I think once we get that down for conference time, we're going to be a really good team.
Speaking of conference, you're being the conference champions in the previous year. Do you feel like you have a target on your back this year?
Yeah.
Teams in the conference?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's always nice getting pre-season ranked #1. You know, but it all matters about where we are at the end of the year. I think we're in our conference now. We're circled on everyone's schedule as a big game. You know, we're kind of last year top 27 RPI. You know, that's fantastic. And I think right now we're high in our region, so we're still, you know, getting attention nationally.
What's going to be your biggest challenge going into conference?
Biggest challenge I think is road games. You know, we're solid home. We're 4-0. And that's what we're going to kind of see this spell of 5 on the road, of how we kind of deal with being sat in a hotel, you know, kind of sleeping in a hotel bed. You know, at Ole Miss we didn't play till the night, so we sat in the hotel the whole day. So that's one thing we've got to really figure out as a staff of how we want to handle things. But I don't think I'm worried about anything in particular. We're putting in some great performances on the field. We just got to be consistent. And one thing I kind of talked to the girls about on Friday at FAU, 2-0 up, dominating the game, and then we ended up being 2-2. Just switching off the small details, you know, stay in every single play and see it out.
What do you think your biggest challenge going into conference? Which team do you look at and you go, this is the team we got to beat, prove that we are the best?
Yeah, right now I think it's EKU and Tennessee Tech. You know, they finished 2nd and 3rd the last couple of years. EKU have just beat Kentucky at Kentucky. You know, so that's a huge win for them and great for our conference. So them for sure, they both have to come here, which is a plus for us. But Nick and Steve do fantastic jobs, and they're very well organised teams.